Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for August 14th. August 14th is the 226th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 227th in leap years, with 139 days remaining to the end of the year. Today's word is magnum opus. Magnum opus comes to us from Latin and refers to the most important work of an artist, writer, etc. It literally means great work. And with that, we're going to start on August 14th in the year 1040, when King Duncan I was killed in battle against his cousin and rival, Macbeth. Macbeth then succeeded Duncan as the King of Scotland. And here you thought Macbeth was a fictional character. August 14th, 1457 marks the date of publication of the first book to feature a printed date of publication and a printed colophon. That book was a book of Psalms entitled Mainz Psalter, which was also the second major book printed with movable type in the West, the first being the Gutenberg Bible. This is the birthday of Italian mathematician and physicist Giambattista Benedetti, born August 14th, 1530. He was interested in physics, mechanics, the construction of sundials, the science of music. It was thought that Galileo derived his initial theory of the speed of a freely falling body from his reading of Benedetti's works. Giambattista Benedetti lived to the age of 59. August 14, 1592 marks the date of the first sighting of the Falkland Islands. The Oregon Territory was organized by an act of Congress August 14, 1848. This is the birthday of American dentist and gambler Doc Holliday, born August 14, 1851. He was a close friend and associate of the lawman Wyatt Earp and is notable in history because of his role in the events leading up to and following the shootout at the OK Corral. He developed a case of tuberculosis, though, and there wasn't really much in the way of effective treatment for it, so he self-medicated with booze and drugs. Ultimately, it was the tuberculosis that killed him at the tender age of 36. He thought he would die with these boots on, and when he saw that he was fixing to expire and he's barefooted, his last words were, "Well, this is funny." Poor old Doc. On August 14, 1880, the construction of the Cologne Cathedral in Cologne, Germany was completed. It's the most famous landmark there. An audio recording of the English composer Arthur Sullivan's The Lost Chord was one of the first recordings of music ever made. It was played during a press conference on August 14, 1888, introducing Thomas Edison's phonograph in London, England. An 8-nation alliance occupied Beijing, China on August 14, 1900 in a campaign to end the bloody Boxer Rebellion in China. On August 14, 1935, Franklin D. Roosevelt signed the Social Security Act, creating a government pension system for the retired. This is the birthday of American singer, songwriter, and guitarist David Crosby, born August 14, 1941. He's a founding member of both the Byrds and Crosby, Stills and Nash. On August 14, 1945, Japan accepted the Allied terms of surrender in World War II. Oh my goodness, this is the birthday of American actor, comedian, author, musician, producer, and screenwriter Steve Martin, born August 14, 1945. I forgot he was born right here in Texas, right down over there in Waco. This is the birthday of Danielle Stelle, born August 14, 1947. She's best known for writing romance novels. This is the birthday of American cartoonist Gary Larson, born August 14, 1950. He's the creator of the Far Side cartoons. Pretty funny stuff. This is the birthday of American basketball great Magic Johnson, born August 14, 1959. Also the birthday of American model, actress, and producer Halle Berry, born August 14, 1966. A wide-scale power blackout affected the Northeast United States and Canada on August 14, 2003. I remember that. I was working at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown, New York at the time, and had actually gone home for lunch. What an exciting few days that was, trying to figure out what happened and get the power back on. Mercy. It was the world's second most widespread blackout in history at that time. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for us today. I hope you learned something you didn't know before. I know I sure did. I always do. Thanks for watching. Give it a like if you enjoyed this video. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Images are retrieved from Bing Images, either public domain or licensed free to use and share. I think the correct terminology is free to share and use. Our lovely outro music is Divine Life Society by Jesse Gallagher from YouTube Music Library, and there's a link to his channel in the show notes. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. This is what happens when you don't clean up your script. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I think I already read this one, haven't I? Oh, I missed one. Okay, let's go back. There you go. Easy peasy. Find my watch. Okay, I'll do that in a minute. All right, find your spot here. There we go. Thank you. That might not make it into the video, we'll see. Changing it up.